Hey guys, it's Ash, and many of you guys have been requesting for decks and strategy gameplay for the Royal Giant, which many of you guys know has gone through lots of buffs in all the recent updates, and with his new range of 6.5 tiles, he's able to outrange and avoid being targeted by many defensive buildings like the cannon, Inferno Tower, Bomb Tower, Tesla, and so on. This is a very big change that had turned the once frail Royal Giant into a deadly weapon for removing these defenses and allowing troops such as Hog Rider or Balloon to directly target your opponent's arena tower. So I've created 3 amazing decks, one with the Royal Giant and Hog Rider combo, the other one with the Balloon, and the third with the Witch and Rage. These are some very good combos that I found to be highly effective with the Royal Giant. And in this video, I'll be focusing on the first deck with the Hog Rider. And then in the other videos, I'm going to be sharing my other decks with this strategy. And this way I can focus more on one deck at a time and share more gameplay and strategies with that deck. So like I said, the Hog Rider is a great combo with the Royal Giant because of the Royal Giant's ability to not only destroy defensive buildings while staying at a safe distance away from them, but his ability to also act as a shield and distract the arena tower and troops, allowing the Hog Rider to safely target the arena tower. Then we also have the deadly offensive core of Hog Rider, Goblin Zap, and Fire Spirits, much like how I shared this strategy in my previous video. I also have the Witch, not only because of her ability to deal splash damage, but also because of her ability to summon skeletons. And I found this to be a deadly combo with the Royal Giant and Hog Rider because you can use them to distract while the skeletons safely target the arena tower and deal massive damage. So yeah, I also have other versions of this deck that I'll share soon. But let's first get into a live battle and I'll show you guys how I use this deck. Okay, up against Mafu, good luck. We have the Witch, Cannon, Minion Horde, and Goblins. Okay, we'll start off with the Goblins since they're only 2 elixir. And see what he does. He's gonna go with an elixir pump. Okay, unfortunately don't have the Giant or the Hog Rider here, so we're gonna have to go with some minions. Don't really like using minions with Goblins, just because they're all weak to arrows, of course. But he's gonna use Spear Goblins. We're gonna have to ignore it because we just can't afford to lose too much elixir since he's already at a big elixir lead with that collector. So now we're gonna send out the Royal Giant, pressure him there. We're gonna use the Witch, summon some skeletons to quickly take out that Prince, who's gonna deal a lot of damage onto the left side, and he's gonna zap as well. Okay, just have to take that. We're gonna use the Fire Spirits, some Goblins, as the Royal Giant is distracting those Barbarians. And on the other side, we're gonna zap the minions and just allow our arena towers to finish off the rest here. And use that cannon to pull his Hog Rider to the center. And there goes his Hog Rider. Okay, let's see now. He does have the elixir pump in his hand now though. So what we'll have to do is we're gonna send out our Royal Giant at the right once we load up, and let's see. And that's gonna pressure him on the right side, but he's just gonna ignore it and send out his Prince on the left. So we're just gonna have to use our Minion Horde. He's gonna zap, but Minion Horde, of course, is gonna quickly take him out. He did get 1 shot, good charge shot. Expecting Barbarians here, so we're gonna send out the Witch. Yep, Barbarians to take out the Royal Giant. And the Witch will deal some good splash damage and will help her out with a zap spell to stun the Barbarians. And now send out, let's see, send out our Hog Rider. No, not yet. He has a Minion Horde right on top of our Witch. Fire Spirits to take her out, and let's see, take the minions out, and the cannon to take out his Hog Rider. And we'll use our Goblins to take out his Spear Goblins, and then ready our Royal Giant right here. And let's see, again we're gonna send out the Witch because of Barbarians and the Fire Spirits to take out the Barbarians, and now combine our Witch with the Hog Rider because our Royal Giant is gonna take out the elixir pump. And on the other side, we're going to use the Minion Horde to take out his Prince. And now here we're going to zap the Goblins. And there goes his right tower. But he took out our bottom left tower to 72. And since he spent elixir to defend on the right, he didn't have anything to defend against the Minion Horde. So we took down his tower to 1143. We're not going to use a cannon here because our tower is done for. So might as well just load up on elixir for offense instead to counter him back harder. So here, fire spirits onto his barbarians. We're gonna use our minion horde, force him to use his zap spell right here for fireball, and now send out our Hog Rider to shield for our witch. Sends out goblins behind, and there goes his left tower because we're gonna zap right here, and there goes his left tower, and that's gonna be game. Good game. My other version of this deck is with the princess instead of the witch, and the princess is actually the best combo with the Royal Giant because she is the only ranged attacker with greater range and can shield herself behind the Royal Giant. So let's head in for a live battle with this deck, and we're up against Monster. Good luck. And let's see, we have goblins, minion horde, zap, and the Royal Giant. Okay, we're gonna start off with goblins at the back. Let's see what he does. Have him initiate. He's gonna go with a P.E.K.K.A, so that means he spent 7 elixir right there. And now we're gonna pressure him on the right side with the Royal Giant and goblins combo right here. He's gonna go with the cannon. We'll just use the minion horde. The reason I'm ignoring the P.E.K.K.A here is because I know that I can distract it right here with the cannon at the center, and then distract it some more with some fire spirits or something. We're gonna send out our princess, and as you guys can see on the right side, we already took down his tower because of all that, because he made that big mistake of sending out his P.E.K.K.A as the starting troop. And now he has a musketeer, unfortunately level 8, so it's gonna deal very good damage. We're just gonna have to take that and just load up on the elixir so that we have enough elixir to defend now, because we took down his tower at the top right, and he only took our tower at the bottom left to 1569. Okay, and let's see, we're gonna go with another Royal Giant here, pressure him some more. He's gonna go with a P.E.K.K.A. Okay, unfortunately the P.E.K.K.A is gonna take out our Royal Giant very quickly because the P.E.K.K.A does incredible damage, and it is a level 6 P.E.K.K.A as well. So yeah, it's gonna be tough, but we're gonna have to use some fire spirits right here. We're gonna zap the P.E.K.K.A and the goblins quickly here, and let's see, our minion horde hopefully can take it down quick. Nope, he's gonna use a freeze. Okay, we're just gonna wait until the freeze wears off, and also wait until he uses his arrows, and now send out our goblins, and we're gonna distract or use that cannon to take it out. Nice. So we're looking very good so far here, and let's see, just gonna have to play good defense now because there's only like a minute left. So what we'll do is pressure him some more with the princess this time. We're gonna send her out first, so that's gonna pressure him here and have him send out his P.E.K.K.A. We'll send out our Royal Giant behind, because by the time our Royal Giant gets to the bridge, his P.E.K.K.A is gonna be onto our side, which is gonna be perfect, and that will allow us to defend. Here we're gonna send out the minion horde. Unfortunately, yeah, that was a really bad move on my part because I placed the minion horde right next to my princess, and that's gonna allow him to arrows. So we're gonna send out goblins away from there so that we can avoid the arrows, and now we're gonna zap all of that, the minions and everything there. Fire spirits to finish them off, Royal Giant to shield, and now we're gonna use goblins with the cannon to quickly take out his Hog Rider. As you guys can see, he's rushing right now because he's running out of time. We're gonna send out a princess. We're gonna play our minion horde right here. We're gonna zap all of that. He's gonna use a freeze spell. Whew, okay, there we go, 604, and now we're just gonna play a cannon right here, and that's gonna be game. Good game. Okay guys, let's do one more up against Marco, and let's see, we have Zap, Royal Giant, Goblins, and a Fire Spirit. So we're going to start off with the Goblins. Never start with your Royal Giant because he's very expensive. He costs 6 elixir, so if you summon him on the wrong side, you're already going to be at a big disadvantage. So now he's going to send out minions. We're going to just avoid them, ignore them, and send out our Royal Giant and now support him with the Princess. Let's see, what is he going to do to defend against this? He's going to use an Inferno Tower. Okay, we'll just ignore the Inferno Tower because our Royal Giant did do his job and deal a lot of damage. Now he's going to also have to defend against our Princess because she's targeting his Inferno and his Collector at the same time. We're going to send out Hog Rider with Fire Spirits because his Inferno is done for, and prepare our Zap. Send out some Goblins, and those Fire Spirits, as you guys can see, very deadly. Dealt so much damage onto his cannon, took it out very quickly, and we took out his first tower. Awesome. Use that cannon, pull his Hog Rider there, and now send out our Princess to support behind, take out those minions, and he's already calling it a game. But let's see, can he make a comeback? We're just gonna play it slow. We're just gonna load up on elixir. We're not gonna send out Hog Rider with the princess because we don't have enough elixir to form a stronger combo. So it's just a better, smarter idea to play defense. And let's see, he's gonna go with the cannon. So we'll just send out our Royal Giant at the back right here. And by the time he makes it to the bridge, that cannon will be basically gone. As you guys can see, it's decaying so quickly. And let's see, he's gonna go with the minions here at the back. Some goblins, so possibly Hog Rider. Yup. So we'll zap goblins, take out his Hog Rider. He's only gonna get one shot onto our tower, which is really fine with me. He has one minion right there targeting our Royal Giant, and he has a Inferno. Okay, and we'll just load up on the elixir. He's gonna send out a cannon and just load up. And now send out our Royal Giant to take out his cannon. His tower at the top left is now at 257. So yeah, he's not looking pretty here. We're gonna send out our Hog Rider. We do know that he has his Hog Rider. So cannon, zap, perfect counter to any Hog Rider combo. He's gonna use his zap as well, but we're just gonna focus on the left, finish his tower, because even if he takes down our tower at the right, he's still gonna be down one elixir. So here, Fire Spirit, some Hog Rider here, and Zap there, and that's gonna be game. Should be 3 crown. Yup, good game. So hope you guys like this first Royal Giant deck, and I'll be sharing my other decks with the Royal Giant very soon, so stay tuned. Be sure to hit that like button if you liked the video, and also subscribe for more daily Clash Royale content. I'll see you guys again soon. Later.